First at 5, though, the latest on Hurricane Hermine. This is a live look at the waves crashing on Panama City Beach, Florida.
We are expecting strong winds and a lot of rain as that storm heads up the East Coast. North Carolina Governor Pat McCrory already declared a state of emergency for 33 counties. Meteorologist Ashley Baylor has the latest track just released from the National Hurricane Center. Ashley?
And that's right. Not much has changed here. Still a Category 1 hurricane with winds sustained at 75 miles per hour, and it is moving to the north-northeast at 14 miles per hour. So it is expected to make landfall as a Category 1 hurricane sometime later tonight or very, very early Friday morning. And as you can see, it will potentially make landfall somewhere near Cedar Key, Florida. It's about 120 miles west-southwest of Cedar Key right now. But you can see most of Florida all the way from Fort Myers all the way even out towards southern shores of Alabama and Mississippi dealing with some rain associated with Hurricane Hermine here. So as we take a look at our spaghetti models, you can see the majority of them take Hermine right through southern Georgia, right along the coast of South Carolina, and then somewhere from Wilmington, North Carolina, right across the Outer Banks. You can see there are a couple of outliers there, but they're the outliers. The majority of our forecasts do have almost an exact track all the way from Wilmington and right across the Outer Banks. And so that's why tropical storm watches have now been posted all the way from the eastern shore of Virginia down along the Outer Banks and, of course, right through the coast of North Carolina and South Carolina. But I will tell you, the tropical storm watches have actually been posted as far north as the Jersey Shore. So let's take a look at this track. And now this is one thing that did change, is that we are expecting that Hermine may maintain Category 1 hurricane strength even by the time it approaches the line between Florida and Georgia, but will likely weaken to a tropical storm sometime late in the day on Friday. And then here we are, Saturday, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Not expected to maintain tropical storm strength. In fact, it'll likely weaken from a tropical storm just to an area of low pressure all the way from Wilmington, North Carolina by the time it's just offshore of the Outer Banks. However, even though it is expected to weaken, we are still going to be tracking some very heavy rain, not only across Hampton Roads, but of course across North Carolina as well. We're talking several inches of rain. So it's a good thing that the ground isn't really terribly saturated. I know we're dealing with some rain out there right now, but at least the ground has some room to actually absorb some of this rain. So we're going to be dealing with rain. We are going to be dealing with flooding, not only from the heavy rain, but during high tide on Saturday, we could see some moderate tidal flooding and then some minor tidal flooding expected on Sunday. And then, of course, we have to talk about this very brisk onshore wind we'll be dealing with. Winds will be out of the east, sustained between 30 to 35 miles per hour, gusting up to 50 at times. So a lot to talk about in our full forecast. We're going to get into it in just a few minutes.